I give a model in my workshops: modeling, mirroring, dialoguing, and feedback. Now, modeling is basically, children don't hear what parents say, they hear what they do. That's the difference actually makes. You see? And mirror a child's feeling. It's better always say that, you mirror your own feeling with them, and definitely that will guide them through them, basically. You talk about it when they are hurt. I said, I feel you're hurt. I can empathize with you. That's the kind of a thing which we adapt to do that. Dialoguing. When I'm saying dialoguing, you see the equality is there. Most of us, we don't dialogue. We speak, or we question, or we condemn, or we beg. We're talking about permissiveness, parenting. That's what we do generally. And I'm talking about a dialoguing where it could happen only the people whom you equalize with you. There's absolutely no preconceived notion. This is very, very effective for me as a father. I definitely take a lot of feedback in my home. Every month, I used to sit in the center and ask my children and my wife to say something about me, which part of thing they think I need to improve. But the condition is, I cannot speak back. I have to only listen to them. Once I listen, that's all. Close the chapter. And the same thing, it's a routine. Each one has to come in the center and they have to listen what others say without giving back anything. No substantiation, no justification, why I have done, why I have not done. This has actually helped me a lot and is helping my own wherever I'm working. And finally, I must say that this is what the core and the key word of. How do you create a trust? Unless you create it, I don't think the positive discipline which could be useful to all of us. And finally, I just would like to say, just small 1-2 minutes I take it, and I beg each one of you, just take your paper and just sign your name. Just sign it. Can you do that? Can I request you to just sign your name on any paper? Just do that very quickly. Now those who sign, now do with the other hand. It will be a little difficult, but I can tell you it's possible. I'll end up with a small anecdote. A boy was supposed to take over the business of a father. Then he told that, go to a person and learn something from me. He's a person who's got a lot of wisdom. So he went there. That person was living in a big palace. In that palace, this boy went there and met him. He said, okay, fine, I'll give a small task for you. He kept on his hand a small mud, candle. It is just holding as a mud pot and put little oil and give us some, candle kind of a thing which can thread. It is made out of the cotton. And he put it there and he lit that. And he told him, go around every places and come back with me and tell me what are the places you have seen, what are the things you have seen, who are the people you have met. So he went all the way. It is not very plateau. He was going down, come here. A lot of things were there. He saw a lot of birds, a lot of things. Finally, when he came here, he was able to narrate so many things, whatever he has seen. But he asked him, where is the light? And the oil was completely poured outside and there was no light was burning. Next time he gave it to me, he told him, now, ensure that this is not put it off. So he went all the day. Then he came back. This was on, but he was not able to narrate it. I think exactly positive discipline is such thing. We need to balance it. It's an art. We need to really work on that and do that. Thank you very much for the time that you
Thank you, Raj. It's interesting to see what different people did with this task. Such different perspectives and ideas of how to address